Here is a tutorial for part C of assignment number 7, the budgeting challenge. So in part B, we looked at the months of September all the way to June, and we have now to do July and August. So the format is slightly different. Notice in the school year that I'm asking you to work 1 day a week, and the number of shifts you usually work per week is about 4, and that's how we calculated our total gross income. Since you are having more free time over summer holidays and you can work a little bit more, we're going to bump it up to part-time. So we're going to go ahead and just show you how the formula is going to change a little bit. So I'm going to click on July, and the hours work per shift. So usually you have to do a minimum of an 8-hour shift, and that's what you're getting paid for. So we're going to put in the number 8. If you're doing, let's say, a physical labor job, it's pretty common to work anywhere from 10 to 12 hours, and you would put that in there. Your hourly wage is still $15 per hour, and the number of shifts per week. So now this is a different column that wasn't present through the months of September to June. So the number of days per week that you're working, and I tell you, you have to work a minimum of 3 days per week. So we're going to type in the number 3. Usually the number of weeks per month is 4. So we're going to type in the number 4. Now, when we go 3 times 4, that gives us a total of 12 shifts a month. If you wanted to be more specific, because there's more days in certain months that you work, you could then make a column of your shifts per month once you've recorded it to do your projected total gross income. But just for simplicity's sake and to use our cells so we're not having to punch in a whole bunch of numbers into our formulas, this will keep it nice and organized for you. So we work 12 shifts in a month over the summertime. Whereas in the school year, we only work 4 shifts a month. So to calculate our total gross income, we are going to do equal sign. We work 8 hours a day for $15 an hour. We work 3 shifts a week, and there's usually 4 weeks in a month, so therefore we're going to work 12 shifts. And I just go ahead and press enter. Let's say, for instance, you want to change anything, so you got a raise, right? $20. That's the reason we do our formulas by the cell versus typing in the variables themselves. So your income tax, we're going to take 10%. This is the same as in part A. So you're just going to go ahead and use that formula, and everything else is the exact same. All that changed was we added another column in here for the number of weeks per month to help you calculate your total shifts you work per month. For your monthly expenses, you might need to add another row here because usually in the summertime you have more free time and you spend more money when you have free time. So to insert a row, you're just going to right click, go to insert. I'm going to select an entire row, and I can go ahead and type in my next expense. So that is how you complete the months of July and August. Next, we're going to do our total yearly savings. So at the very top here, I'm just going to go ahead and readjust this for us. The very top here, we have every month so that we've calculated. So from September to June, you should have calculated your total month savings while you're in school. And then we just went over how to calculate your total month savings over the summer holidays. So your total yearly savings, how we're going to calculate this? Let's say every month I'm able to save $400. And we can use, actually, let's go ahead and just use our projected numbers here and say they're fixed, that they didn't change, our expenses were the same, but for some people it might be different. So we said in the year that we should save about $335. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in for every month that I'm in school, so all the way to June. And then my summer months, I'm going to go back. Let's look at July, and we are going to calculate our income tax. multiply by 10%. This is going to give us then our net income. Monthly savings, I got to calculate some expenses. So let's say I go to a concert. I'm spending lots of money this summer. I'm buying some things, getting ready for the new year. Total expenses. We're just going to add all of these up together. So now that I have my net income, I'm going to subtract my total monthly expenses in order to get my total monthly savings. So I should save about $986. So let's go back to total year savings. 986, 986. So yearly savings, equal sign, sum. Click on all the cells. So I should be able to save $5,322. Total savings after high school. We're taking this number, we're multiplying it by 2 for 2 years. So it is possible. So with this budget right now, we could save $10,644. So you just need to be reflective on how much you're actually spending. Go through bank statements, ask your parents, maybe if they're covering certain bills, and then if you were to get a job, what's expected of you, so that you can do an accurate projection of, is this possible? And that is how you complete assignment number 7, the budgeting challenge.